Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at using the Tamagotchi Meets with the Meets app. The Meets app is a Japanese app that is available for Android and iOS that you can use with the Tamagotchi Meets and Mix. It is currently only available from the Japanese app stores, but it certainly is possible to get it downloaded on a phone from another region, but that is for another video. So if you already have the app downloaded, I hope this video will help you see some of the app features as well as how to get your Tamagotchi connected. First, let's take a look on the Tamagotchi Meets. So to connect, we will go over to our Heart Connection option. And for the app, it is going to be the last option. This one at the bottom says Apuri. And then to connect to the app to play, we're going to use the top option, which is Asobi ni Iku, go play. So I'm going to set this aside for a moment, and it looks like it's entering the snowman cutscene again, so I apologize for the beeping. On your cell phone, we will first need to make sure that Bluetooth is indeed turned on, and then we can go ahead and power up the app. On this first screen, this is saying touch to start. On the right hand side here, this pink Tamagotchi, we are going to select that to start our connection. The first screen is going to ask if you are connecting a Meets or a Mix. So the first option is, of course, the Meets. These two options, the first one is to make a connection, and the second one is just going to show you the connections that you've previously made. Now the app is telling us to go to our options on the Tamagotchi, just like we talked about earlier. Last option in the connections menu, first option on this menu. I'm going to say yes, we have done that, and we are going to wait a quick second. It does take a minute to establish the connection. All right, we have successfully made a connection, so we can set the Tamagotchi aside for a moment. On the phone, now we have two options. This first one here is to go back if you would like to connect a different Tamagotchi. The second option in red is to go to the Meets Park, so we would like to select that one. All right, now we are here inside the park. So there's only a couple things that we can do here. First, we can take a quick look around by scrolling with our finger. If we tap, our Tamagotchi will move to the area that we selected. You can also tap on other Tamagotchis, and you can see the Tama, their owner, as well as where their birthplace is. And this will show you the Tamagotchi's family tree. Now, as far as things to do in town, there's really only one, which is the matchmaker option. As you can see, there are a couple areas that have a touch arrow over the top, and those are what you can, of course, touch. So we have a couple different billboards here. This shows the announcements and events that are going on. Right now, we have the special year of the monkey character. So if you would like to do the Tamagotchi date party game, you can either select this button down here and see your Tamagotchi will run over to the building. But I'm getting this message over and over again. And this basically says, come play when your Tamagotchi is an adult. I put off making this video because my Tamagotchi isn't an adult, so they can't get married yet. And I thought it was going to happen this morning, but they're not quite there yet. So I will be making a separate video about marriage, hopefully just within the next day or two. In the Meets Park right now, those are really your only options to use the dating game and check out other people's characters and avatars. If we click on the home, it will of course take us to the home of the app. On this main screen, we have a couple of different options. This top one is Mama Papa mode, which is basically a child lock, which makes a lot of sense if you were actually a parent of a child playing this. You wouldn't want them to be connecting with strangers. This is under construction. It's titled Challenge, so it'll be interesting to see what that is in the future. Over here in the bottom corner is your friend's book. Here you can add a friend or see the friends that you have. I don't have any friends. So the thing is, you can only add up to 10 friends. You can see here 0 out of 10. I have none. As much as I love everyone in the Tama community, I just haven't made a point to add anyone yet. This option in the bottom right-hand corner is for a GPS. If you live in Japan or have an application on your phone to mask its true GPS, you can use this to get items. Personally, I do not have this functionality on my phone at the moment. We'll see in the future, but right now I do apologize, I can't show this to you. But just to give you a quick translation of what options we have here, this is to view the collected items, this is to view the collected gold, and then this is to discover or find items through the GPS. When it's time to return home, it's pretty simple. We're going to select that pink Tamagotchi again, and we're going to come over to our Tama. The top option is just to return home as normal. You were happy with everything that happened while you were in the app. The bottom option is just to kill the connection without saving anything that happened in the app. So let's go ahead and do the top option. Say we're happy and we want to save what happened in the app. Yes, it's time for us to go. Now, this gives us some directions on what to do. We want to select a Tamagotchi button. We're going to select the top option for yes, we would like to go. Now we're going to select yes on the phone. And we're going to give them another minute to try to reestablish the connection. Essentially what is going on here is the Tamagotchi isn't consistently connected to the app while you are playing in the app. So basically what you are doing is you're transferring your Tamagotchi over, playing, and then you're transferring the changes over to the Tama. Now I am going to go back and reconnect my Tamagotchi so I can show you how to leave the app without saving. I'm back in the Meets park. So let's say something was going wrong with my phone, or I wasn't happy with the marriage that was going on for my Tamagotchi. I could just take my Tama, hit one of the buttons and say, top option, yes, I would like to leave. And while it's trying to establish a connection, again, you can hit cancel. And this is asking if you would like to have your Tamagotchi return without saving the data. Top option is kaeru for return. We can select yes. And the Tamagotchi will return home as if nothing ever happened. Now on the phone side of things, you'll notice that your Tamagotchi is still here inside the world. So you can either just kill the app, or you can go home, back to the pink Tamagotchi option, and select the brown box. You will want to select the red option for yes, and then your connection has been stopped. Then you can hit back and it will bring you to this last option. So that's the basics for connecting the Tamagotchi Meets to the app. I will make a video about marriage in the app as soon as my Tamagotchi is old enough to do so, so definitely subscribe as that will be coming within the next couple days. I also would like to make a video with some of the little details and options around the Meets app, so if you have any specific questions or if there's something that you think other Tama users might want to know or have explained to them, please leave that in the comments below as well. That would be really helpful for me as far as planning the next video. I want it to be as useful as possible. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.